testings. Testing. Okay. So in game, here we are. Here we are, people. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. BRB. Just forgot to do something. The ambiance. Better. Fans down low. Okay. Better. In game. Ooh. Is that better? It looks a bit better. Garage.
The track temperature is
chassis.
decreasing. It's now 27 Celsius.
Take this down. Like 12. Apply. Go. Qualify. Here we are. Here we are, people. GTE again. I'm looking for a better result than yesterday. I think I managed to finish in the
Pit lane speed limit is
the top 10
kilometers per hour. Your exit is clear. All right, Alex. We've got
but
2 laps to set a decent time.
It could have been a top 5. I ended up spinning in the pits by mistake. So I'm just going to warm the car up. Warm the tyres up even. And then get ourselves ready for a qualifying run. Yeah, if you've seen these races, there's quite a few more people joining now. I think maybe because it's GTE only, I'm not sure. I mean, it used to be, I thought it used to be pretty good before, you know? Didn't really need fixing, didn't need changing. Could have just added some LMPs, you know? Well, it's not a good sign, is it? That's it. Get nice and pointy. Oh, my flag's in the wrong place. The race labs. The race labs overlays keep moving. I don't know why. So my best is a 2 spot 4. Currently I'm on for a 2 spot 6. See if we can change that. That's 1X. No. That's slow though. Okay, next lap then, because I'm not going to be able to get it back this lap. That's 1 second off. To 2:01.4 as it currently stands. It's going up. It's going up and up and up and up. So it's going to be a bit of a shy as a lap actually. off track as well, so I'm not even going to get this lap. And because I went off there, that last corner, because I went off a little bit, that means that this lap's already going to be counting downwards. So there's fingers crossed I can actually hook up a decent lap here. No! That's it.
Mind these track limits, please, Alex.
So we're done. We can't get a lap in now then. It is what it is. We'll just have to hope that, you know, we can keep up. That was better.
That's a new fastest lap for Yank, 201.74.
Who? Yank? It was faster yesterday. I have no idea why. Just felt quicker. Same setup. I haven't changed anything apart from the fuel for the quali. But anyway, at least you got some laps in.
For the pit speed limit.
Okay, so I think we managed to get in there just before. That's right, cancel user. Okay, so let's sort out the race labs overlays. Where are they? Okay. Overlays locked. Move that back over here. And move these down and to the right. Keep moving. I'll probably move back again. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, I needed to put the chat on in case anyone comes in. And we're going to go into here and we're going to go and whack in 45 litres. Or should we just whack in 49.5? There's not really much. Not really much difference between them, really. Okay, let's go. Let's go. That's the only annoying thing. See, look, it's done it again. I don't know why it's doing it. It's just started doing it for no reason. Anyway, so we're gonna have a good race. We're down in 21st. Oh, let's get out the fuel in. I think it's going to be about 35. Might be 38. Yeah, I'll put it around 35. If there's any more, I can add a little bit. I want to keep an eye on the tyres as well because I've noticed that it starts to get very, very difficult turning in because your left side tyres are getting the most abuse from some of these like really fast flowing left-hand corners, right-hand corners, sorry. Because turning right, the weight and the stress is on the left-hand side, right? Because the body roll, and you're trying to get the grip from the outside. So the inside wheels actually, you know, a lot.
Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
Yeah, good luck, have fun, guys. Yeah, so the inside wheels on some of these right-hand corners, of which there are, what's it? How many fast right-handers are there? First one, first corner coming up. That's a fast right-hander. And then we go down, and it's a tight left, and it's another tight left, and then it's another slightly faster right-hander, and then it's another tight left, and it's a really long right-hander. So you can see, you know. And then I think even see, I wish I knew the names of the corners, but I don't. Canal corner, maybe? That's a fast right-hander. So at the moment, my fuel is saying it's 35 litres required. I don't know how it's calculated that based on the fact we haven't even done a lap yet. So I'm dragging the brake. I really don't think it does anything, because you can see that you can see on the tyre temperatures, right? 44 centigrade, 100%. There's no update. I'm just going to drag the brake, see if that does anything, because so many people are saying weaving doesn't do anything, and I think I've got a feeling it's to do with it's series specific. Oh dear, trying to say that like 7 in the morning. Series specific. I think it is anyway. I mean, here we are. I've got my tyre info up and nothing's changed. I'm not sure if that means that nothing's changing during the warm-up lap, and that when we go on the live lap, it'll show me something different. But at the moment, they're all 44C. I mean, I say all 44C. All 4 tyres are 44C, and that's we got the outside, inside, and middle, right? Oh, sorry, outside, middle, inside, and vice versa for the other tyres. They're all at 100%. And you think, well, you know, we're running on a warm-up lap, so technically speaking, they would only be at 100% still. We haven't used them yet. Just doing some hardcore brake dragging. A little bit of a wiggle. It would be interesting to get some like information from iRacing to see if you know, there are certain series that benefit from tyre warming. So safety car peel off in a minute. Exit stage right. Well, it already has. That was a bit of a late start, actually. Can we take this guy on the left? Oh, there's already an accident. Accident ahead, guys. Accident ahead.
Looks like P6 has gone off in turn 1.
On your left.
Well, nice rejoin, mate.
Line, clear left.
Mate, what are you doing during the track was that?
You have to tell them, right? I mean, they're never going to learn otherwise. But
Nice one, Alex. Good start.
yeah, fine. You've had an issue. You could have been like higher up the grid or whatever. But man, you don't just.
There's an incident in turn 5.
We're dropping like flies. Let's let this thing shake out a little bit, yeah? Let the grip levels build up a bit as well. Oh, some people getting a little bit wide there. I really want to get ahead of this group, to be honest. This is scary.
Car right. Clear right.
Well, I thought he was coming. Oh wow, only 5 cents, eh? How do I pay you?
Okay, Alex, keep it nice and...
Left side. Still there.
Yellow flag, caution, incident in.
Clear left.
P16.
Sorry, mate.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
Oh, and what's his face is getting it wrong still. Jimbo. P16 apparently according to him. I'm 17th though, I think. People falling off all over the place. Don't know why, it's not extra slippery today. Right, so we've got another few cars to clear in a minute. Car behind went off a bit.
The leader has just done a 201.30.
1.30. Blimey.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
13th place. Come on, Alex. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Okay, that was good. Managed to slow down just enough.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Nice one, mate. Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
Right, let's go. We've only got 1x so far. Let's try and keep that where it is. Let's chase after these guys. See how far we can get up, yeah? Don't know why I took a little comfort lift there. I'm supposed to be able to take that flat.
has just done a 2:00.8 seconds.
Oh, someone's pitting. What's that for? Not enough fuel? Quality fuel. Maybe.
P11.
What the? Andre Silva and Nick Dyer. That's who I'm getting ready for.
The guy behind, the gap's now 1.2.
Why are so many people saying sorry all the time? What's going on? Well, that's a bit. Is that Andre or Nick? Puff of smoke from the tyres, you know? Usually an indication someone pushing too hard or outbroke themselves. Come on, come round, come round, come round. Give me the grip. 4.4. That's better. No lift. No mercy. Just power. A bit of counter steer there. It's a little bit tail happy sometimes, this car. Especially with the setup I've got. But I'll tell you something, I actually prefer it.
Just don't lose their draft. Get together here.
We're catching just very, very slowly.
We lost it.
Got a bit wrong there. Gave away a few tenths. Not to the guy behind because he's lapping like 1.5 seconds slower. Well, not quite, but nearly.
Okay, Alex. Our refueling window will open after 22 minutes and closes after 34 minutes.
Oh, that's rubbish. Oh, because an extra couple of cars now. Are we gaining? I don't think so. 4.6. Or are we gaining on the cars in front? You sacrifice the first part of the corner for the last part, obviously, because it sends you on this.
The gap behind is now 2.3.
This crazy. It's almost a straight, but it's not, obviously. It's like.
Looks like P5's gone off in turn 14.
P5's gone off in turn 14. Okay, so if we can latch on to P5, we can see if he can carry us around a little bit, bring us up to the other guys, because I need someone fast to race with. Who is P5? German. I don't want to say his last name, I want to butcher it. Banducci? I think that's right, Banducci. It's pretty German. Germain. There's a lot of love for the full GT, but I haven't seen any in this race yet. I usually see like a lot of full GTs in this. You know what? I didn't look at strength of field or anything. It's only 1.8k. I should be doing better.
Has increased. It's now about 2.4 seconds.
It's like I don't know what's going on. The setup I had yesterday was great, and now it's not. Not sure if it's to do with temperature or what. Maybe I've scrubbed the tyres a bit too much early on. The guy in front here is pulling away from me like I'm like in a different class. Again, I'm sure that's what the guy behind me is thinking as well, right? You know, I'm 3.6 seconds ahead of him. I'm doing 203s, he's doing 204s. Why am I doing 203s actually? We're doing 201s. Or two dead. Let's get this up. Let's see where we're losing time. Oh dear. Out of this corner for sure. I can see the cars, but I'm not making any impression. Did I knock something, or did I load a weird setup or something? I mean, it says I'm going to get like 16 iRacing increase, but
the gap in front is increasing. It's now 4.2. There's an incident in turn 14. Okay, Alex, you've got half your fuel left.
a shame for him because he was doing well. His fastest up to 201.0 and he was doing 201.6s, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be coming back to pass me soon. But yeah, I also want to have a good race. Low instance, if possible.
The gap behind is now
It's only 33 litres. Okay, 35 is about right. Where's all my speed gone? Whoa. It doesn't feel stable. What's going on? It was awesome setup yesterday. It's Nick Dyer. So where's...
That was a 202.78.
Oh my days, it's slow.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Oh, that was rubbish. So I was faster than Nick on the last lap, but it's because he had a problem the lap before, which gave him a really slow start. So I expect him to be coming up to me to overtake very soon. Oh crap!
On your left. Clear left.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. No, Alex. Come on, mate. Defend your position.
Just try and follow him.
The gap ahead is now 0.9.
Oh, crap.
We've been warned about track limits.
That's 3 incidents now, 2 in the last lap. This is it. Maybe I need to...
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
10 minutes of fuel. That's 5 laps, roughly.
P11.
We've got another car coming up behind us, Matthew Broom. It's 3 seconds behind though.
Yellow flag. Watch out. There's an incident in zone 5. We think it might be O'Connor.
Okay. I mean, we'll take that. Obviously, it wasn't on merit, but you could say, well, I didn't go off on that corner because someone else was already off. It's called crashing in sympathy.
Broom is getting closer. The gap is now 2.6 seconds.
Yeah, I know, Jim.
Into turn 3.
I don't know what's going on with the setup, man. Seriously, it was really good yesterday, and today, I don't know. Let's see what sort of downforce package he's running. Because I'm pulling away from him on the straight. I didn't have a great exit from that last corner. I've got 2 tenths on him on the P10, okay. Guy in front's doing 204s. I need to just keep myself... I don't know what the word is. Who's that in front? Is that Richard? Staying at 2.2. But I'm like 2.5 seconds off my own pace. Right?
Okay, Alex, we're halfway home. We estimate 5 minutes of fuel left.
Another car's coming behind him as well, so... How much fuel have we got left?
The gap to room behind is now 2.1 seconds.
Saying we need 32 litres. I'm going to leave it at 35.
203.28.
So 3.28, where's my pace gone? Yeah, so thank you, Master AWP. I don't need viewers. Well, I do, obviously. It'd be nice to have people viewing. But I need pace.
5 minutes of fuel remaining.
We've got a back marker. Unusual to see them this early. But hey, it is what it is.
Alright, Alex, pit window is open.
I'm just not able to take that corner with any kind of confidence. It's weird. I don't do ovals, no. I've thought about it. I love your name, by the way, Sarcastic Jelly. It's an awesome name, man. Yeah, I've thought about it. I tried it once, and yeah, I wasn't very good. I wasn't very good. Yeah, get out of rookie. Just keep pounding on. Stay out of trouble. Get that safety rating up. It's all about avoidance.
That's 20 minutes to go. Very little fuel left. Hit this lap. Hit this lap.
So yeah. Tips on ovals. Yeah, I don't have many. I'm sorry. But tips in general. Pick your battles. Don't think that you've got to race everyone. If someone's faster than you, let them go. If they're faster than you and they're erratic and they're all over the place, definitely let them go, because they'll probably have an accident shortly after passing you. But yeah, keep your head on a swivel. Don't, you know, because people come out of anywhere and just like do some silly things.
The gap's now 1.5 seconds.
Oh.
Entering turn 3.
Turn 3. Yeah, but I say practice. That's probably the biggest tip I can give you.
The lead car's pitting.
Okay, I think we better pit.
We're running on fumes, mate.
I know, Jim. I know, Jim.
Box this lap.
Who else is pitting? Everyone.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers.
So I need to work on my pits as well. Pits have got to come in really quick. See, the guy actually gained on me. He's gained on me because he's going to take on roughly the same amount of fuel as well, probably. I've got an extra. See if we can get out. So I'm taking on what, 32. Let's make it 35. I'm just worried that I'm going to underfuel it. So I think we took in exactly the same amount of fuel. He is quicker than me though, so I've got to keep that in my mind, you know? He is quicker. But can I keep him behind?
Pit exit's clear.
See, it was 1 point something, now it's like 0.7. Turning left. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I never take anything away from the oval guys. I mean, that sort of racing is just freaking... That sort of racing is intense. You know, everyone packed together, right, for the duration. I had a race like that on Sebring the other night. It was just... It was crazy. Oh. It was a GT3s. It was just absolutely crazy. It was like there was a pack of us for the entire race. Luckily, it was only a 20-minute run, but who's in front? Eric Voltelli.
The leader's pitting now. Yike is leading the race.
Yike is leading the race. Who's Yike? Does he mean Mike? Or was he just giving that guy a new name? He's going to gain on me through here. I've got no confidence going through here. I don't know why. Yesterday was so good.
Okay, Alex. The next car is Bertolo.
This guy once passed. I might just have to let him go.
Bertolo just pitting.
Have we got a better downforce package?
P9.
P9, oh, lovely. In fact, I wonder if going from the GT3 to going to this car is like giving me issues, you know?
15 minutes to go. Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits. Apexes and exits.
It still says I'm 11th though. Why is crew chief saying I'm 9th? Who's in front of us? Richard Abraham still, and he's like managed to get quite a bit of a lead after the pits.
Stick to the plan. Don't be intimidated here. You're quicker than you entering Zone 5.
I just want to catch up to Richard, you know? He's catching me. Seriously, I've got problems with that corner. He's on me. Maybe he's got me this corner. I'm not going to put up too much of a fight, to be honest. I said I wouldn't put up much of a fight, but, you know, to be honest, you can't not really, can you? You want your position.
Time was
Thank you.
2:03.39.
Yeah, he's faster. Look. Although I do pull away from him though, so I'm wondering if I've got less downforce. Which is probably why he can go through that long right-hander better than me, you know? Yeah, I didn't take it wide that time. There's two ways of taking that corner. Obviously, one's defensive and one's offensive. You know, got a little bit of a gap there. Let's see if I can build on that. See, catches me up again. Crap.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Alex.
Sorry, Jim. Bit intense here, mate. In a bit of a battle here, Sunshine. So I'll pull away a little bit on the straights.
Find the gap. He's faster than you into zone 5.
He's faster than me into every turn, Jim. I can't seem to find my rhythm. So much easier being the hunter. Being the hunted is nerve-wracking. Managed to get a bit of a gap.
Left side. Clear left.
Have I meshed my tyres up?
The gap in front has increased to 8.6 seconds.
It says 8.2 on my dial.
Remaining 10 minutes. There'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them.
There were chances for the guy behind. He thought better of it then. He was going to overtake there, and thought, hang on a minute, that's a bit silly. Number 1X.
We've just cut the track.
So just not getting a rest at all. He's only slightly faster than me, really. I mean, his overall fastest lap is faster, yes. catching Richard a little bit, but not enough.
Right side. Clear right.
Okay, Alex. Don't let this guy distract you. P9.
It's hard to not let someone distract you when they're right up your chuff. He's really close now, isn't he? 0.2.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Oh, made a mistake there.
Car left. Clear left.
Don't panic.
Car right. Clear right.
So I don't know how they do it. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to say to you, actually. On tips. Check YouTube.
Gap 2. Room.
Oh, crap!
0.8. Okay, Alex. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Watch YouTube videos for the track you want to practice or the next race you've got. And then practice with what you found out. Even when you know a track sometimes, I'm going to go away after this and I'm going to look up how they're taking the other corner, that long right-hander. The thing is,
5 minutes to go.
and not to blow my own trumpet at all, because as you can see, I'm nowhere at the moment.
Nice and smooth. P10.
I actually found that some of the people that are doing track guides on YouTube, I'm faster than them anyway. So what am I going to learn from them? It could be that they take a corner slightly better than I do. In which case, that would speed up my overall lap and then get me up there with some of the faster guys, you know, because some of these faster guys are doing 2-minute flats. As you can see from my all-time best lap screen, I have got a 2-minute flat in there. In fact, faster than the guys in front, but I don't know what's going on. Like this race, for some reason, I'm not there. So this guy's, he is pulling away from me now. But are we catching Richard? We are, but not quickly enough. Unfortunately. See, I need to know what's going on. I'm having trouble with that corner every time. I'm losing tenths. Ugh. That was effortless yesterday. I could just take that corner no problem. Now it's the problem, you know? It doesn't feel as loose. Oh, he's pitting. What's going on? Is he trying to fuel save?
Alright, Alex. Push now. We can catch this guy.
So we're now in 9th. I should think, unless he was a back marker.
E9. That lap time
There you
was
go.
2:03.56.
He's a little bit quicker than me at the moment, isn't he? I mean, the annoying thing is, like I say, you can see from my lap times,
Ahead is now
my optimum lap time is a 1:59.9. I mean, I would be leading the field with a time like that. But I just can't get it there. Not today. Not with lockups like this and 1Xs like that. Oh, no, I didn't. I got away with it. I think my tyres are done.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
He's going slowly. Or was that me imagining it? Maybe just came with the corner funny. Yeah, he's pulling away. What am I talking about? I thought he was... Yeah, I can't... I mean, that was alright. But man, it just doesn't feel connected. I've had that before though as well. The reason the guy in front pitted, the Richard, is probably because he's not crew chief maybe. I mean, crew chief's done it to me as well. But sometimes your race labs will tell you that you need X amount of fuel. You'll fill up for that amount of fuel, and it will be like 1 or 2 litres less than you need.
Good job up front, guys. Last few pits.
Cool, have people finished the race already? What the? Well, 9th is not bad. I mean, it could have been 8th if we were a bit quicker, but like I say, I don't know where the pace has gone.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 31 Celsius. Okay, Alex. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Well, 5 minutes of fuel. That's not bad. I mean, the laps here are 2 minutes. So overfueled a bit, but it's better to overfuel and finish the race slightly heavy than it is to underfuel and have to re-pit. You know, and you've already pit once. So what's going on here? This doesn't feel right. It feels really wrong, and I keep losing like 3/10 every time I go around that corner.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 3.3 seconds.
Whenever he says that, reeling you in, you expect him to be like, well, he is a couple of seconds a lap quicker than me, actually. But it's 3 seconds behind, which means I'm keeping the gap, you know? 3.2.
On the podium, well deserved. Good racing ball. Great battle, Alex.
Yeah, good racing, mate.
There's an incident in turn 1.
After that little wreck.
E9. That's the finish. Well done.
So I've got 6 incidents when I was trying to go for none. So that's not good. That's something I need to work on. You want to get your incidents per race down as low as possible, really. You don't want them up too high, because it affects your safety rating. Your safety rating is important because that's how you go up the licenses. So fingers crossed, because this is a longer race, this is like a 45-minute race, it takes that into account. It always feels clumsy taking a corner like that. But yeah, the race at Sebring, I'm feeling like doing a couple of those, because that was pretty good. So every way I do that. Also, there's another thing actually. I mean, I know you won't really need it that much for ovals, but if you're having trouble with a corner, iRacing's got a feature where you can actually like kind of put yourself into an active replay. So you can say, right, I want to go and practice that last corner that I always have problems with. What I can do is I can set it so that I keep redoing that corner. You know, it's like active replay. You have to sort of like put a button on your wheel or have a button in your button box somewhere so you can set it and then replay it. I think I've not really looked into it, but I'm thinking I'm going to, because if that corner, if I was right in that corner, I think my lap times would be improved per lap by at least 3 or 4 tenths. So I'm thinking about doing that. I mean, look at this. My best lap's a 2.439, right? So it's a 2 flat almost. And my last lap was a 203.738. My fastest lap was a 202.624. Something's wrong. I don't know what it is. The first things first. We're looking at garage. Right. Tire pressures and everything are always right. My wing setting's 0, right, which is kind of crazy. But it means I've got more turning, right, because the car wants to oversteer a bit more. But because it's still got a wing, it's still got downforce. You know, it's not like it hasn't got any downforce at all. So there's that to think about. Also, this Porsche, obviously not the same as the GT3 car. Let's not save that. Let's just check. 04065 chassis. Was there anything on the drivetrain? 3.364. That looks right. Or was it? Did I have it on 3182? Can't remember. Let's just leave it like that. Quit out. Save the replay. Replays, you need to save them unless you've got it automatically. Basically, if anyone has any issues with your driving and wants to report you, they will report you to iRacing, and then sometimes you won't hear anything further. They'll just report you and that's it. But sometimes it's good to have the replay so you can go back. I recently had someone report me for something, and it wasn't my fault. It was actually my line. We had a GT4 car in front. We were the LMP3s, and he was behind me, and we're battling. And I was going to go one side of the GT, and then the GT moved, so I moved the other way, right? So there's me. GT was here, so I thought, I'm going to overtake you on this side, right? The other guy was behind me here. But then the GT4 moved, so I went to move like this, and the other guy saw like an opportunity that wasn't really there because he was not alongside me, and he came and hit me at the back, right? I carried on. He had an issue. Later on, he came flying through, and I was like, "You've got more speed. I'll let you through." And then he goes and crashed into someone else, and I'm like, "Okay." So iRacing received a video file from him showing just that incident with me moving. They said, "Oh, you moved on the brake," and I was like, "No, I wasn't. There was no braking point coming up. I was moving to get around the GT4 car that had moved, and I had right of way because I was in front of the car behind, right? Guy in front, you've got the right way. The other guy's got to get around you, right?" And then I sent the video showing before, like all the lead up to the corner, which shows that I had the right of way. I had the choice. He saw something happening and then took an opportunistic move, right? Which wasn't on. It was going around the outside. We were coming into a left-hand corner, but the corner hadn't come up yet. So I'm sitting there saying, well, I've got the right of way. You're not even alongside me. He hit me up the back, and he'd sent them the small little, video showing that one piece. I showed them everything leading up to it, and then his driving afterwards as well, and the fact that I let him through. If I was someone who was going to be argy-bargying, as I like to say, like trying to push someone off the track, would I have like fought the straight afterwards? Yes, but then it shows his judgment later when he goes into another turn and he got hit. So good tip to always have your videos ready. If you don't need them for anything, or months pass and you're not going to do anything with them, delete them off, because they do start taking up space in your C drive. So yeah, I always go to this afterwards, just have a quick look. You can see like straight away safety rating's gone up by 0.08. It's okay, but it's not great. Incidents wise, you can see a couple of guys. Matthew Broom in front of us had no incidents at all. But you can see that his safety rating didn't go up at all, because he's at 4.99, right? He can't really go up any further than that. So every single race he has, he's just protecting the fact that he's got 4.99. Andre De Silva lost 0.06 because he had 5 incidents. I made 0.08 because I only had 6, but if I'd had 0, then who knows, I could have had a 0.22 there. I could have had something higher because I'm B class amongst a load of A's. But to be honest, I'm only B because I had some seriously bad races. I bought a couple of new cars and I hadn't got used to them. I hadn't practiced. So I basically had some really bad back-to-back races and ended up going from an A license down to a B. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it's only a license. It's just that you do notice a bit of snobbery sometimes. You have guys that are in an A license. They won't let a B license through. They won't give them the same respect on the corners. Same amount of space and whatnot. But anyway, it is what it is. It's just something you start to sort of learn and appreciate and understand as you go through. But yeah, I want to get my TT rating. I really haven't done that at all. And this obviously then shows you your race participation credit program. So you got D through C, you get $4 credit per series you complete. You have to do 8 weeks, and out of 12, that means you've got 4 drop weeks. Okay. And then B through A gives you $7. But obviously, I think you said you're on rookies, so you need to do 2 or maybe 3 rookie races. Try and do them in the same car if you can, or a similar car, because what I have found is that you get better and better and better if you're just practicing in one car. Now I thought, tell you what, I'll do the GTE in the Porsche, and I'll also do the Porsche Cup, and I'll do the GT3 racing in the Porsche as well, right? Thinking they're all the same, they're all Porsches. The GT3 Porsche has got a lot more grip. The GT Cup Porsche, or the Porsche Cup, has got less grip than anything, and it's a little bit slidey, and you have to really finesse your corners and stuff. Power delivery and braking and everything. It's all very, very tender. Then you've got the GTE car, which I thought, well, they're all rear engine, rear wheel drive, but the GTE car isn't. The RSR, they've actually mounted the engine in the middle to make it more competitive with things like the Ferraris and the whatnot. So yeah, each car is actually very different. I could race something completely different for the GTs if I wanted, but the thing is, I've spent so much time getting ready. Oh, sorry, I've just remembered something. It's the Giants and the 49ers now. So I have to go off. I have to go. It's the Giants and the 49ers. I cannot miss that game. It's live. It's what, 8, yeah, it's nearly 8:15 in the morning, so I need to go make a cup of tea, because I'm British. We drink a lot of tea. Don't know why. Just we're brought up on it. I think they give it to us in the bottle when we're babies. But anyway, I need to sign off and go and do that, because yeah, American football's my other passion. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I've given you some tips. If you need any more, obviously, click back, subscribe and like, whatever you need to do on the video, just so that you know when I'm going live next. If you need anything, just ping me. I'm always up for helping you people, and yeah, hopefully see you next time. Toodles.